Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Hindash. So many of you have requested a look on an Asian model and it's finally here. So if you can tell from the title, this look is going to feature my signature look. Now that doesn't mean it's going to be the same colors. It's just going to be different colors on different people, different models. So that's going to be a really interesting series, if you want to call it that. This has quickly become one of my favorite looks. So let me know what you guys think of it down below in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already so we can grow our YouTube base. We just hit 600,000, which is crazy. Thank you so much. I love each and every one of you, and I can't wait to see you guys very soon.
Alright, let's get into the look, and I'm going to be starting off with skincare as usual because skin prep before makeup is super important, and I'm going to be using the Caudalie Beauty Elixir. You guys know I love this. It refreshes the skin, it feels like a spa, and it just wakes you up and energizes you. Now she's already done her skincare, so I'm just going to go in with some eye cream, and this is the Dior Capture Youth Age Defying Advanced Eye Care, just to hydrate the under eyes before I put on makeup because I just needed that extra hydration. And I'm going to be tapping it very lightly and gently around the eye area. Next, I'm going to be trying the Dior Air Flash range, and I'm very excited to try this. It's one of my sister's favorites, but this is brand new. This is the Air Flash Radiance Mist, and it's a primer and setting spray. And for foundation, I'm taking the Dior Air Flash Spray Foundation in the shade 3WO. Now, they've extended the range, so there's more colors. This is one of my sister's favorite foundations, so I've always known about it, but I've never really tried it. But now that they've extended the shade range, I'm super happy that they did that because it is a beautiful foundation. Now you do want to spray this on the back of your hand or directly onto a brush because it's going to get everywhere if you don't. Because it is a spray, so it's going to get in your eyelashes and eyebrows and you don't want that. And I'm going to be buffing it into the skin. It really does look like skin. I'm super impressed. The formula is very thin and just gives that skin-like glow. You don't see any makeup, which is crazy. For concealer, I'm taking the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Macadamia. And I'm going to be applying that underneath the eyes and anywhere I want to brighten. So what I'm using this concealer for is to add highlights to the skin and to give it more dimension and more life because I am going to be going in with contour and bronzing. And if you guys don't know, this is one of my favorite concealers. I feel like it really does work on everyone. The colors are amazing. NARS really do amazing colors. And I'm going to be blending this in with a damp beauty blender and just really pushing it into the skin and blending it out. And as you can see, this creates light on the face and a beautiful lift. For bronzing and contouring, I'm taking the Fenty Beauty Matchsticks in the shade Suede. And I'm going to be applying that directly onto her skin, focusing on the cheekbones and the forehead, just basically anywhere where I need to shape and add a bit of bronze. And I do love the Matchsticks. It's definitely one of my most used products from Fenty Beauty. They just come in so many colors. It does what it says it does, and I'm obsessed. I'm going to be blending this in with my foundation brush because I have foundation left over on the brush, so it's going to blend in the product much more easily and seamlessly. So that's a really good tip if you find that your cream contour doesn't blend easily. And as you can see with the foundation left on the brush, it gives it a seamless skin-like finish. For cream blush, I'm taking the Nudestix Nudies Bloom in Tiger Lily Queen, which is a coral shade, and this is the more dewy version of their Nudies Matte blush, which I love so much. And of course, I ended up loving this so much. I think Nudestix really nails cream blush, so I'm very glad. And I'm applying that all over the cheeks, on the bridge of the nose and the chin, and a bit on the forehead, just to unify the color throughout the skin and give her a nice flush. And again, I'm going to be blending that with my foundation brush. And for the blush, I'm more so tapping it into the skin because it is a dewy formula, so it does blend really easily. And I don't want to lose a lot of that color. As an eyeshadow base, I'm taking the Huda Beauty Matte and Metal Melted Shadows. And I'm going to be taking two colors in Bubble Bath and Room Service. So I'm taking the lighter color and going in on the inner corner all the way to the lid, kind of halfway. Kind of working fast because these do set matte and they set fairly fast. And as I get to the center of the lid onwards, I'm going to be mixing a bit of the lighter shade with the darker shade to create an in-between shade. And I'm going to be blending and tapping it in. And if you find that cream products skip, it's always a good idea to tap them in. And I'm taking a bit of that on the lower lash line. Again, just to unify the color throughout. For eyeliner, I'm taking NARS Mambo eyeliner. This is no surprise. This is my favorite chocolate eyeliner. There's nothing like it. I mean, I've tried so many different things. It just has that rich, true chocolate tone. It never turns that weird grayish brown, and that's why I just absolutely love it. So I'm going to be lining her eyes in a very thin layer. I'm going to smudge everything out. And I really want to wing that out and just really accentuate her eyes. And I don't want to make them round, I don't want to change the shape, I just really want to lift everything even more. And just take your time blending that in and smudging it out. For eyeshadow, I'm taking this Dior eyeshadow palette, and you guys, they customized my name on it. I completely flipped out. This is so beautiful. I didn't end up using this. exact one because I don't want to ruin it. They sent me another extra one without my name, which is genius because I'm not going to touch that. It's so beautiful. And I'm taking that darker matte rose shade and I'm going to be going on top of the eyeliner and really smudging it out even more with that color. And that gives it such a romantic pink vibe. And I'm really taking my time with this, doing it in very thin layers, smudging it out and winging it out. And I'm blending the edges with a clean, fluffy brush. Next, I'm going to be dipping into that middle pink shade, which is so shimmery. It's so pretty. And I'm going to be applying that on the center of the lid and on the inner corners, and it gives such a beautiful glittering, shimmering shine. It really catches the light. I'm going to be putting that on the lower lash line in the center. And I'm going to be repeating the steps on the other eye. I really did end up loving this palette. It's such an easy palette to wear. It's so pretty. It's very romantic, but it does give you enough of that color so it's not dull. I'm taking that matte pink shade on the lower lash line as well, but just on the outer corners. And with whatever is left, I'm just going to smoke it out. For eyebrows, I'm taking the Hourglass brow pencil in the shade Ash. And I love this type of pencil if your brows are soft and fine, because it really does do a great job at filling them in and creating a base shape. And what I want to do is create an elongated brow, so I really want to extend the brow out. Just sort of go along with the winged out shape of the eyes that we did. I'm using the Dior Show Pump and Brow in number 3 just to add more fibers and a bit of tint throughout the brow and to brush everything in place. And of course, I'm going in with my Urban Decay Brow Blade and Dark Drapes to create very thin hair-like strokes. You guys have seen me use this. I love it so much. The ink stain part is so tiny and you can really do those precise details. Next, I'm going to go into that dark pink shade again and just do a light crease on top of the shimmer. Now she already has eyelash extensions on, so I'm just going to be taking the Dior Show Pump and Volume Mascara. And I'm taking that with a fan brush so I can really get in there on the lower lashes, just to give us more definition. For blush, I'm taking the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in Keep It Peachy. It's such a pretty peach blush. And I didn't want to go with pink because I didn't want the pink to be overpowering, so I think peach is a really great balance. And for highlighter, I'm taking the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Bloom Time. And oh my god, this highlighter blew me away. It's so stunning. And I turned down the brightness so hopefully you could see it more. I'm just taking it on the big fluffy brush and putting it all over the cheeks and the cheekbones because I really want her skin to look dewy and healthy. And keep in mind I haven't powdered, so this really does sink into the skin. Next, I'm taking a lighter color in Precious Petals and doing a bit of the nose highlight and on the inner corners of the eyes and the Cupid's bow. Anywhere where I don't want to add that extra peachy color, but I just want a shine. For bronzer, I'm taking the Dior Skin Mineral Nude Bronzer in number 1. And this is a light peachy bronzer, and I'm just going to be going in everywhere where I put the matchsticks, just to set it in place. For lip liner, I'm taking the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Walk of Shame, one of my favorite Charlotte Tilbury colors. And I'm going to be lining her lips and filling them throughout. I feel like this is such a unique color. It's a berry, but it's not very purpley. It's not very red. It's kind of, I don't know, it's an in-between, and I think it's beautiful. And also, it's very universally flattering. And I'm going to be going on top of that with the Charlotte Tilbury Hot Lips 2 in Karina Star. Now, the combination of these two just makes that lip color look like it's glowing from within. And this is sort of a deeper coral color. It's such an interesting color. And this combination, I mean, I really love this combination. It really does look like her lips are glowing from within. To set everything, I'm taking that Dior Air Flash setting spray again and just setting her face so that all the powders really melt in. So that's the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this look. It's definitely one of my favorite looks that I've done. She looks absolutely beautiful. Please let me know what you think in the comments below and like the video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so because we're growing and I can't wait to show you guys more videos. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.